You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. It is Monday. It's a good day. I hope everybody had a great weekend. You had a good weekend,
we had
didn't
a
you?
great weekend. My grandkids and all are in town, and they're still here, and we had a great weekend. We're going to talk a little bit about that later, too. We had a good show lineup today. We got something about railroad cooking on and then we got about horses.
That's right.
And the House of Blues. We're going to talk a little bit about that.
Some fun stuff going on there.
Fun stuff coming up.
And hopefully it'll be fun weather. I don't know, though. It's a little shaky.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a little bit iffy out there. A little bit of that typical summertime weather with those pop-up showers and thunderstorms already moving in, but not a bad day out there by the beach. You can see your 2nd Avenue Pier camera. Lots of sunshine right along the coastline. You head inland, though, that's where we see the showers, and that's where we see the rain on the thunderstorms on the radar right now, especially through Georgetown County. A good rumbling going on just around and west of Georgetown, as well as west of Pawleys and Murrells Inlet. But a few more showers are moving into the Myrtle Beach area. Also another thunderstorm rolling in through Marlborough County right now, heading into North Carolina. So scattered showers and thunderstorms remain in the forecast through the afternoon and into the evening hours. And it looks like a good chance of those will actually be popping up through the afternoon and evening for the PD and the Border Belt areas. So just be aware, typical summertime weather with plenty of heat and humidity. Temps already up to 84 in Myrtle Beach, 86 in Conway, Florence, Marion, Darlington, 84 as well. Shower moving through Laurinburg, keeping it 81, but we'll be around 90 for those highs inland today. Mid-80s down by the beaches with that mix of sun and clouds. When you're not seeing those scattered showers and thunderstorms, the better chance will be away from the immediate coastline as you head further inland. We'll continue to talk about that over the next several days. It's that MOTS forecast, hot, humid, chance for showers and thunderstorms mainly into the afternoon and evening hours. Can't rule out 1 or 2, though, through the overnight and early morning hours as well. You can see the inland areas, you'll be in the 90s as we go through the next 7 days, with our hottest days ahead being on Wednesday and Thursday, and that's going to be the case for the Grand Strand and the inland areas. Grand Strand in the upper 80s to those low to mid 90s inland, and we have to keep an eye out for those showers and thunderstorms each and every day.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
I'm Tracy Verland, executive producer at News Channel 15. Here's what we're working on today. Governor Nikki Haley is in town for a press conference on the gun manufacturer coming to Horry County. We'll tell you what the move means for Horry County and the community it's leaving. Florence School District 1 explains why it hired a substitute teacher, a regular substitute, despite his criminal record. He was recently arrested for an assault at a school. And a report says South Carolina ranks really low in the well-being of children and their success. Those stories and more tonight on your news at 6 and 7.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live on this wonderful Monday. So tell me about your weekend. What did you guys do?
Man, my weekend was great. We were in Florence on Saturday over at Creek Rats over there. And let me tell you, we had a great car show, a big car show. Had a lot of great-looking cars show up over at Creek Rats. And, you know, there's some, that 57 Chevy was a winner, and a Corvette was one of the winners also. And there's some, what they call those old swamp, you don't have to do much to them, just rat rods. Nice Cadillac, that was one of the winners too. A lot of cool people came out. I just want to thank Charlie for taking all the pictures for me. He always helps me with taking all the pictures, but that was over at Creek Rats.
Nice, good food there too.
Yeah, there's a lot of food there too. Yeah, good food. Now, this weekend, I mean, well, they came into town early this weekend. My grandkids, Jeff and Lynn, and they all came into town. And let me tell you, we've had a great time. We've been to the beach and all that. But
I can tell they got you out in the sun.
Got a little sun, just not long.
Oh, look at Broadway at the beach.
Right before we go into the cool place, there's Vera and Tucker, and they're playing one of the magnificent games. This is the coolest place I have ever been.
That's the Wonderworks
There's my
Museum.
wife. She's laying on a bed of nails.
On them. Yeah.
Well, we had a good time. They go okay. There's Tucker in a space suit, and I think we got there Vera coming up. She's in a space suit. Yeah, and they went on this obstacle course. Let me tell you, these kids, 4 and almost 6. Look at Tucker. He's 4 years old and they're up high, walking on this obstacle course. There's Lynn behind him. And there's Jeff and Tucker right on the rides. We had a great time out at Broadway doing all the rides.
Nice. Yeah, Wonderworks is a neat museum.
I'm not kidding.
There's a lot of hands-on activities for you to do.
I want to do the bicycle.
That's fun. You need to.
Yeah, my son was scared.
He was
Jeff didn't want. I was ready.
Jeff, come on.
I was ready. Jeff, what is wrong with you?
You're going to have to go back this afternoon and give it a try. Especially because he just called you out on TV.
I can do that. So.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got to take the grandkids out there. Wonderworks Museum. It's a Big fun going
right.
on
We
there.
had a lot of cool stuff. All right, today's Monday, June 24th, and this is UFO Day.
Oh, UFO. See, you need to go to the UFO experience, too, while you're at Broadway.
That's right. It's got a cool place out there. It's also Great American Picnic Day. So have a picnic and look for UFOs.
And hope it doesn't rain.
I know it. 1942, Michelle Lee. You remember this girl, 71 years old. She was in Knots Landing, also acted on Broadway. A great lady. 1944, Jeff Beck was born. He's 69, the Yardbirds guitarist, and later the Jeff Beck Group. 1979, Mandy Kaling. She's 34, TV sitcom The Office. Now this day in history was 1861. Tennessee becomes the 11th and last state to secede from the U.S. 1930, the first radar detection of planes in D.C. How about that? So now I can detect them. 1949, how many of you remember this? Hop Along Cassidy becomes the first network Western. There he is, Hop Along Cassidy. Now for the know-it-all department, you ready?
Ready?
All right. You have to know a little something about your body to answer this one. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
All right. What is the strongest muscle in proportion to its size in the human body?
Glutes.
The who?
The glutes? I don't know.
Your tongue.
Your tongue.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? There it is. The strongest part of your body compared to portion size. So if anybody ever asked you, I mean, you can't press 100 pounds on a tongue, but you know, I mean, a tongue's strong.
Do you think, you talk a lot, do you think your tongue's stronger than other people's?
Yeah, mine is. Hey, that's from the Know-It-All Department right here on Carolina and Company Live, and we got a great show lined up with some fun stuff.
That's right. First, I have to do a special happy birthday to Kathy. This is from your daughter, Christy Morton. That's one of our Facebook friends, so happy birthday.
To you.
And now, it's going to be kind of like a birthday present for somebody. We've got a giveaway
we're going
today,
to give
right?
away a book, and we're going to give away a book here, a cookbook, and this is what's cool. He's coming up in a little bit talking about cooking on railroad cars. Back in the old days, he'll be on with us in a little bit, and we'll talk about that. And we're going to give that away. Just pay attention to what we always talk about because we've already talked about what the question is.
That's right, and you can win it right now. Just go to our Facebook page, Amanda Cecil Carolina. Go over there, click on the message button, and answer this question right here. Who did Cecil take to the WonderWorks Museum this weekend? Who did he take? They had a good time. Somebody even laid on a bed of nails. You guys all had a good time. All right, send us the answer. You could be the lucky winner. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
800-318-2596. That's the toll-free number at the U.S. Open to answer questions about the insurance exchanges being created under Obamacare. Now, the government also redesigned the plan's website, healthcare.gov, to provide information about healthcare reform that, according to studies, many people don't understand. The so-called marketplaces start selling insurance October 1st to people who don't have coverage through work. In some cases, plans will be subsidized. The administration estimates it needs to convince more than 2.5 million people, healthy young people, to sign up for coverage to balance the risk of older and sicker people. And borrowing costs, which shot up last week, are up again. Investors think upcoming economic reports will show the economy is continuing to expand, but that bolsters the Federal Reserve's argument the U.S. won't need as much stimulus to maintain growth. Anticipating that, yields on the benchmark 10-year Treasury reached the highest since August of 2011. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King with the Bloomberg Midday Report.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, and we're talking about something that's real cool. The Gospel Brunch at House of Blues.
That's right. Every Sunday you can go there, get some brunch, and can you get some of this too?
You can. I brought you guys some of our award-winning bourbon bread pudding that we do have out on the buffet every Sunday for Gospel Brunch. So I wanted to bring that and share with you. It's one of the great items. There's about 36 items on the menu for the buffet.
Okay.
We put out quite a spread. It's all kinds of breakfast items, lunch items. We have carving stations, make your own omelet station, and we also have a chicken and waffle station on our newly revamped brunch. We've actually kind of upped it this year with our Kirk Franklin Presents Gospel Brunch at House of Blues.
So that's new.
He's very good at what he does.
He is. He's a Grammy Award-winning gospel star. He is our virtual host. He's on the video screens. He talks to everyone about how gospel music affected his life, a little bit of the history of gospel music, and he has kind of redone our set list. All of his music and songs are part of the show now, and it's really kind of a revamped and exciting show. It's something we've offered for the 15 years that we've been here in Myrtle Beach, but we really took this year to kind of revamp the show, make it a little bit more contemporary, a little bit more upbeat, and we've redone the menu as well as the entertainment.
Nice. So if you've seen it before, you need to go back because it's going to be all new. And plus, I bet you have people that come every week for this.
We do. We have people that come every week. We have people that come in at 9 a.m. and they stay till 2 p.m. and get the full show.
So they can eat all day long.
So they can basically eat breakfast and then wait a little bit and eat lunch.
Exactly. Yeah. Some people do. They come and stay the whole time, but it is continuous seating, so you can come and go as you like. It's all you can eat buffet. The music is continuous throughout the entire time. The band plays, and you really can come in and stay as long as you like. It's great to bring the family. Children 6 and under eat free, which I think a lot of people don't know as well. But it is free for children 6 and under to come and enjoy the buffet.
Nice.
And then we do have a reduced rate for children 7 to 12. And an adult rate too, but it's a fun show. It's something unique. You're not going to find anything else like this in Myrtle Beach with the live music and show to go right along.
This is great.
It is good stuff. I know.
Cecil's going to come just because you can get this right here.
All you can eat bourbon bread pudding.
All you can eat dessert.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Yes, we have all kinds of fun pastries, but we also have our mac and cheese, jambalaya, barbecue chicken, along with all of your biscuits and gravy and cheddar cheese grits and just good stuff that people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, the jambalaya they make there is some of the best I've ever eaten.
Oh yeah.
House of Blues. Yes, 'cause every time I go out there to eat or something, I always get that. It's
All
good.
right. So this
Thanks
is
so
on
much,
every
Dawn.
Sunday from 9 to 2 at the House of Blues in Myrtle Beach up there at Barefoot Landing. Check it out, gospel brunch, and get some yummy desserts there too. Stick with us. We'll be right back. Here it is, the book we are giving away right here, the Southern Railway Dining Car Cookbook. And the question was, who came to visit Cecil this weekend? And they're still here. Well, that's your grandchildren.
That's right, grandkids, my son and his wife.
Yeah, you took them all to Wonderworks. So congratulations to Hannah Elizabeth McMillan. You are the winner of this book, and now we're going to tell you all about it.
That's right. Let me tell you, if you've never eaten on a train, it's great. I did a trip with Amtrak going out west, and I got to spend 3 days on a train. I got to eat a lot. Now, Gordon has put all this together now. What came up with this, a Southern Railroad dining book? Now, how did you come up with that, Gordon?
Years ago, I was involved with the Charleston chapter of the National Railway Historical Society.
Right.
And we had an old Southern Railway dining car.
Oh.
And in the car was a manila envelope that had a bad Xerox of a lousy mimeograph of the recipes.
Really?
And I volunteered to type them up so that they were readable. And then it was, hey, why don't we sell it? And that time no one wanted to. I found through the internet I was able to find additional recipes that had been used. And so now I'm
got the book.
So you compiled them all and put them in a book.
It's, found it online. It's published by Amazon, available through Amazon.
Well, that's cool. I mean, now, this is very good. I mean, it's the first time I've ever heard of somebody doing a Southern Railroad cookbook, so that's pretty original.
Hey, Southern food ain't nothing better.
You got that
What are
right.
some of your favorite dishes
Yeah, what's
in
one
here?
of the favorite dishes in here?
The fried chicken Southern style with cream gravy.
Whoa, talk about eating. Oh, man. That
Salt,
sounds
pepper,
exciting.
flour, deep fry it, pan fry it covered.
Like my grandmama used to make.
Yep.
Wow.
Like my grandmama made too.
All right, have you made some of these recipes?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And what you like? What are some of the couple of other ones?
Well, I've got a sweet tooth, so I love the Yule log that's in there.
Oh.
Which they serve basically between Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, okay.
Basically a chocolate roll filled with whipped cream, chocolate icing.
Anything with chocolate is delicious, right?
Exactly.
So you've put all that together there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very good then. And you're pretty lucky to have all those recipes, and now everybody can have them. How can they find the book?
It's available on Amazon.com. Search by title. On the 27th of July, I'll be up at Myrtle Beach Mall autographing by the Model Railroad Club that's up there.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you'll have copies available there, too?
I will have copies available there.
Okay,
All
well,
right, great.
thanks. We
Check it
appreciate
out.
you being here.
The Southern Railway Dining Car Cookbook with all your Southern favorites
Yeah, it
on there.
even smells good. Stay with us. We'll be right back. We're going to talk about some horse shows.
Horses.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The South Carolina Horse Council is sponsoring a big horse show coming up, and we've got people here to talk about it.
That's right. Marcia and David Grant are here, and so talk a little bit about it. This is the first National Equestrian Trails Conference, is that right?
It is, and I'm Marcia Hewitt with the South Carolina Department of Agriculture. We work with the South Carolina Horsemen's Council. They've been having regional trail conferences for years. This is the first national conference.
Okay.
It's going to be in Rock Hill, July 18th through 20th. Open to anybody who likes horses, who is interested in trail riding.
All right, this is a big deal for the area, huh?
Yes.
David, you can get involved in that, can't you?
Yeah, I'll be horsing around right up there with them, Cecil.
And I was just wondering, Marcia, what all's involved? What kind of events are involved in this?
Well, it's a conference, so it's going to be...
Okay, just a conference.
Yes.
Okay. Can you ride your horse?
No.
Can you ride your horse?
No.
What kind of conference that you can't bring
Maybe
your
you can
horse?
ride it to and from the conference.
Yes, you can do
All right, now
that.
what else is going on in the conference? What are you going to be talking
The
about?
first day is field trips. The participants will actually be going to Ann Close Springs Greenway and observe trail construction and maintenance in action. And they'll have a youth quiz bowl. Second and third day are primarily folks talking about conservation issues, federal policies, what makes a good trail rider, what you can expect on the trail, the differences between federal policies, state policies, local, private. It's all different. All these magazines are South Carolina magazines that have to do with horses, because horses are a huge industry in South Carolina.
I don't think people realize exactly how big it is.
They do not. It's
$3 billion in counting.
Huh.
Wow.
in
a year.
South Carolina.
So, David, this is important. This conference will be important to everybody that deals in horsing, right?
Absolutely. Cecil, I've been, since the inception of our show, just really trying to preach how important horses and horse people in the state of South Carolina. We've got world-class equine in our state and world-class equestrian. So, really, we've kind of taken the back burner, but that's what Marcia and me were doing here today. We can let everybody know we're saddled up and we're ready to go.
That's right. You got to think, horses were here before we had cars. That was the way we went everywhere. Man, that's unbelievable. All right, Marcia, give them one more time when the event's going to take place and where.
July 18th through the 20th in Rock Hill, and you can access that through our webpage, which is www.netc2013.com.
NETC2013.com.
National Equestrian Trails Conference 2013.com.
All right.
Sounds good. Well, thank y'all for being. Did y'all ride the horses today?
No, we trotted down here.
We rode all weekend with
Did
Dave.
you?
He's always doing great stuff.
Well, that's
Also,
good. Marcia's an old newspaper girl back in the old days, right? We knew each other back then.
That's
And
right.
we appreciate y'all being here.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you so
Thanks
much.
a lot.
And when's your show on? Everybody
When's
can
your,
watch
tell
the
them,
show.
yeah, tell them when your show's on.
7:30 on Sunday mornings, and horse tales of Blair and the PD Cowboy.
Yeah.
So wake up early, have your coffee, and
Ride the horse.
ride on.
Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. We got a lot more coming up. Stay with us. It is a Monday. Hope you're having a nice day.
Carolina and Company Live, it's a show for the community, about the community. We focus on events going on, local businesses, things that families can do together. And when I moved here, I not only fell in love with the beach, but the people here and the community, and I feel so privileged to be a part of a show like this where we get to help the community and go out and meet them and just have fun with them and hopefully provide a fun show and an enjoyable show for them to watch. Coming up next, 1 p.m. to 2 and at 5 p.m. Dr. Oz saying goodbye to fat in 2013, solutions to shedding fat in just 6 weeks.
Yeah, I'm saying goodbye to it myself. 7:30 p.m. tonight, entertainment tonight. 8 o'clock, The Bachelorette. And at 11, you've got News Channel 15 that keeps you informed about everything.
That's right. At 9 a.m., Rachel Ray, freezer-friendly vodka sauce with bacon. And the band One Republic will be performing up there. All right, and 12 o'clock noon, we'll see you tomorrow right here in the studio.
That's right.
We'll be here. And hey, you got to get online. I know you were there for our giveaway. Hop on to carolinalive.com because we always have great deals. Now we're talking about frozen yogurt, half price. It's from Fruities. And 'tis the season. I mean, it's summer, so frozen yogurt totally makes the day. It cools you off a little bit. You can get it half price, carolinalive.com.
All week long, we give away stuff. We got a cupcake eating contest coming up here on July 3rd. And all the people in the area and our station here are going to be competing. A lot of people are giving away a lot of cool stuff. So you got to watch that day. It's going to be a fun day. We got a fried chicken day, and we've got the cupcake. Getting ready for
Cupcakes, yes,
cupcake eating contest.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we got to talk about real quick. Coming up tomorrow, June 25th, there will be a ribbon cutting ceremony that's going on at the park at the corner of 4th and Main in Conway. There it is right there. The brick in the park dates back to 1836 from Charleston. It's pretty cool. There's going to be picnic tables, and it was all donated by several families. So check it out. Tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m.
Right there in
And
Conway.
this morning, if you were up early, you saw me and Eric Wagner carving a watermelon. Okay, I didn't do very much of it. He actually fixed my mistakes, but there it is right there. Delicious watermelon. So you can do that and impress everybody who you have over for the 4th of July or
That's
whatever.
right. I had Eric. I saw Eric in the bank the other day. He told me, he said, "You can be on the show with us." I said, "Are you kidding me?"
Not that
No.
early.
I said,
Thank you for
"Amanda, be
joining
here."
us.
Thank you.
We'll see you
We'll
tomorrow,
see you
right
tomorrow.
here.
In Myrtle Beach, you're watching News Channel 15, your station.